Hi, is it time for this? Yes, I think it is. Actually, no, it isn't. I forgot to clean my glasses again like an idiot, so hold on a minute. Go, and the other one. Cool, sorry about that. Oh, let me just touch it with my thumb and just dirty the lens again. Fantastic. No, I didn't actually do that. Hello, Neptune and Ixie, the only two here. And Bint. Literally just popping in as I was looking at the thing. So, looking around as normal on Chadsoft and whatnot, I saw that Luke has barely improved the record here. I think it went from 514 to 511, so that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, there's all the shortcut shit from last year that's still on here. Yeah, 511 to 514, but then Kenny's also improved as well. I don't know, I didn't have Kenny's previous time by the looks of things, but Kenny got an improvement like yesterday or the day before or something, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, anyways, that's not why we're here though. Beautiful as BC3 is, we're for this track. We are here for this track even. My goodness. We're making progress. Going well. That's the new PB, and it's pretty strong, I'd say. At least for me on lap 1 and 2. Lap 3 was a bit of a nerves kind of playing in a little bit, but I'm happy with this for now. I feel like though the longer that it stands, the more I'm going to hate this run, because I feel like it's going to be kind of tricky. Let's just see how close we are to the sub. Hello, Oscar. But just in time, because I literally just got on the microphone. So it's the shroom that I feel like I'm losing time on the most here. What's going on with the mic? Why is it that angle? It's weird. There we go. And this section specifically, the aligning into here and then the shroom itself, is a little bit of a tricky one. But you can see there I was not too far off. And then I just drop, I think, this entire... No, that was a chain actually. It was drop to begin the lap with, and then this is a drop, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. For what I was given, that shroom was alright. I released the mini turbo a little bit late, but I think that was okay. So relatively good. Been at Bradley's stream all day, God help me. Well, Bradley's stream better than mine, so I don't know. It sounds like a downgrade you put yourself through coming here instead. Oh gosh, that's so long. What is that thing? Try and find something to have on in the background that is not a ridiculous length. Could you be able to rap to something on stream? No. If you mean like watch something specifically on the screen as well, then no. I should have found something beforehand. Oh, my own. Irish Alexa. Oh, Jesus Lord. That does not sound fun. Well, that'll be. That'll yeah, I'll do. All right. Sorry about that. I was just putting stuff on in the background. I'll be fine. Okay. I'm just saying random words now, aren't I? I've gotten to one of those moods where I feel like I should fill the silence with by saying something, and I'm just like, all right, okay, yeah, All right, let's go. So will the actually no, I can see that the captions are working. They lagged a little bit at the beginning for me to try and set them up. So hopefully they're working just fine. Right. Let's see what we can do today. Good start. Let's see what we can do today, yeah? I mean, that's all you can really do, right? I'm not too sure if I can PB today. But I never expect a PB. So it's always a pleasant surprise when it does happen. How is everyone today? I don't think I asked that. I think Ixie, Neptune and Bint all came in and I just didn't say, how are you guys? How is it? Oh, for fuck's sake. Beautiful alignment. Let's go and see who's in the stands. Yes, hello. Good, you? I'm alright today. I slept really well, which is a rarity in and of itself. I was actually going to stream a little earlier, but I was caught up talking to somebody. That's a little better. Oh gosh, you're in the way! I can't see the turn. I slept shit 5 AM to 9 AM, which is 4 hours. I mean, to be fair, that's better than how my usual sleep, which is just non-existent sometimes. But at least you slept rather than just not. Also, I can see the rain in the distance. That's pretty cool. It's like someone's tipping a cup of water over the land off in the distance. That's pretty cool. Yeah, sleep is weird. We could just carry on doing things without needing it. And that'll be... life would be much better. If you didn't have to sleep and if you didn't have to eat. That's another thing I don't like doing is eating. Oh, pipes! Damn it. I hate them. If I didn't redrift there, that would actually still been fine. I get scared to sleep because you can die in your sleep. You can die anywhere. Unless you mean in your dreams specifically. I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, I had a dream where I got hit by a train or a car. You know those, that thing where you like, something just happens in a dream and you just suddenly sort of jolt. Your whole body kind of just jolts and you wake yourself up. And that's what happened. I've forgotten the name for it, but it has an actual, like, technical term. There's also lucid dreaming, which actually is, I guess, like a really big benefit of sleeping if you know that you're dreaming, because then you can suddenly just do whatever the hell you want if you're just aware that it's a dream. I've been gradually getting better at doing that, actually. Okay, that's an interesting angle. Nice. That'll do, I think. This could be another point too. Thanks, pipes! That's alright. Not a big loss. Remember when I said that I had 4 switches? I gave 2 switches to my family, so now I have 2 switches. That's still more than me. Even if you halved your supply. I have 1 lone switch. It's not even entirely mine anymore. Given that my sister now has an account and I bought Animal Crossing for her. I'm gonna need to do though. This is gonna be new news for stream. My sister is, I believe, thinking of going to university soon. And she's finished A-levels. So what might be nice is I give her one of those little Switch mini things, whatever they're called. can have that and play Animal Crossing when she's away. Wow, that was really slow from what I thought it was going to be. What else were we going to say? Switch lights, that's the one. Shall I just sell one on eBay? What, one of your switches? And it depends on whether or not you use it or not, and if you feel like it's worth getting some money to invest in something else. Entirely up to you. And you always, I guess having two or even more means that you have one spare if your main one goes, if something happens to your main one. So instead of having to buy a replacement, you literally just have another Switch that you can use, but I don't know. Yeah, Hannah and Neil played Animal Crossing together. Hannah actually streamed, I let her stream on my channel with Neil in the call for that. Could let her do it again, but the thing with that was that Hannah's account, she had like a 1 week free on the Switch Online, and if I was to let her to go back on, I'd need to pay for it. I did try getting her added on the family plan that I'm a part of, but that's full. I don't actually know what's happening with that. Okay. I was watching the stream but didn't speak. Fair enough. That's over a year ago now, I think. Because I remember the background being the return tree. I can't believe it's May now. I've only gone somewhere once. Anyway. Gamer says that he should call his son Mayday. Is this from another highlight, I assume? At this point, it seems like you know more about our random cool interactions and stuff than I do myself. Annoying that I'm racing against Sean's ghost and Sean actually hasn't been here. For like the entire time I've done well on the truck. Speaking of doing well, it would be nice if I can do that. I watch your videos every day plus nil on the team channel. That is ridiculous. I called Nil 852. I don't even know what this is referencing. Nearly 852. I assume Nil responded to that. As if it was that it was not him. I don't know if that's alright. For fuck's sake, stop going that way! Oh, that's so annoying. It loses so much time and I hate myself whenever it happens. That was interesting. Let's go and hug the audience. Playing in October 2017. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to remember that far back. Super late. And Sean gets a drop entering into lap 2, so need to keep that in mind. Good grief. That's dead. Dead run! Good. How old was I in 2017? Is that what that said? I don't remember. 19, I think? It was the year I turned 19. I was 18 for most of it, though. Ow, fuck off. I hate that wall so much. Even though I blatantly shroomed right into it. Still hate it. Still its fault for existing and being there. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness, that is the worst angle in existence. What on earth was that? Nearly the dinosaur. That's even further back than 2017. That's 2015. Oh, stop doing that. That's me saying that to me. worst. Oh yeah, well that's one of the moments that I think everybody remembers that. Well, for some reason it was found a lot funnier than it should have been. That's the last thing. I'm pretty sure that was back when my internet had a lock on it. So that was the last thing that I said before I disconnected. Stupid game. I know. I turned it into a song as well. That was a really, really bad remake. I could have done it a lot better. I think if, as far as Nearly 896 remixes go, Nearly on the Moon was a much better piece of work. And even then I've outdone it since. By completely redoing a keyboard demo. That wouldn't be the only time. I've had to get my inhaler a couple of times. Sometimes, like, live on this stream, where I'm laughing at the stuff that Lord Soup makes. I've had to stop. I think that's the only game where Dolphin Shoals is allowed. What I actually really want is to remake that level as best as I can in Smash Ultimate. Because I don't understand what made Nil decide to create that level. It was a really funny thing. I don't know. I don't know how custom courses work on Ultimate in comparison to 4. I don't know if I even tried making custom levels. Oh, there's the sword stage on my cousin's console. That was pretty cool too. I really like that level. To try and recreate that. Oh, CMC10, that's a name I have not seen in years. Gosh. Wonder how he's doing. Last thing I saw of him, he became a moderator for Lucid Fox, a big Twitch streamer. So kind of outgrew my my little corner of the world. We still follow each other on Twitter though. I'm pretty sure we still have each other on Discord. What is there? This tiny little moth in here. Oh my goodness, that was fun though. Back in the day. I used to talk and hang out and play Mario Kart with Chris, Jaw and CNC. And we used to have a friend in Canada called Levitator as well. The only one I really speak to anymore is Chris, and that's not even that regularly anymore. Time flies, huh? Oh, I missed it. Now we're dead. Be nice to finish this off at least, huh? Still a 4? Do you still speak to Nil? Yeah. I speak to Nil a good couple of times every week. Say he's probably the person I speak to the most with regards to online friends. Although he's not been the person I've been speaking to the most recently. I've been in on and off discussion with someone on Discord quite a lot recently. Oh hey, the ghost is me. No, it is the same ghost I was racing earlier. Oh, what was that shroom? That was interesting. Let's see what that was. 4, okay. Do you mean still play Mario Maker 2 as in if me and Neil play it together? No, we haven't played together for a while. Not until that last highlight, where I forced him and myself to keep playing until we completed this impossible level. Nil still plays Mario Maker 2, I think. He will whenever we plan the next team session for that. Nil will be the one that hosts the room. Well, he's going to be picking all the levels, and I think he's actually made a couple as well. Will be first shown there. Don't have friends? Well, I do, but none of them will talk to me. That's weird. There we go. No. Oh, I love it when that shit happens. Gross. I'll just get 2.3s, and this is a PB. Another 0.4, I'm pretty sure. And here's a 0.2. And I'm not getting that with that. Okay, that's fun. You should have the team channel and Sean to make me excited again. Depending on how you look at it, that may not be a good thing. But at least you got some positive, I guess. Oh. Kind of reminded me of the Dazran 303 era, when he used to make videos a lot more. Because that's who I would watch when I was a kid, younger at least. Weird to think that now he's kind of dipped off of the YouTube scene, and I'm sort of. It's primarily Nil in the team channel, actually, say, and I'm sort of a little bit more off to the side. Nil, the team channel, Paul, kind of all taken his place. Well, maybe a couple of other channels who we may not necessarily be associated with directly, but would also upload random footage that kids would like to watch. It's weird to me. Hey, I make money. At least in some form. Question I asked though was, who's coming after me? It's weird you actually remember the course that was from as well. Shy Guy Falls. God damn it. Oh. That's way too far to the left. Oh, what would that needed to have been? 232? No, 32. 332 to have PB'd. Lap 1. That would have been very tough. I think I can barely get a 0.3 lap 1, and I can... Yeah. It's merely the same age as you. Depends on how same you mean, or what you would refer to as same. Yes, he is the same age as me. Until October. And then he turns a year older. And is a year older than me for 2 months. But if he was in the same year of school as me. And yeah, we're not too far apart, like, with regards to that. I would say we're the same age. But if you determine that, you know, 2 months is a big enough difference to say, well, actually, he's older. With regards to everybody who's probably been associated and joining in on the team channel, the oldest is nil. Then Minnie, then myself, and Anthony. I'm not too sure of Jordan's. Jordan's been a part of the channel. Jordan has been involved in any recordings at all, then she'd be next. But if not, then where did I get to? Nil, Minnie, me, Anthony, Jordan, question mark. Bradley and In-Gamer are literally separated by 2 weeks. So Bradley's at the beginning of November and In-Gamer is in the very middle. And then for a while it's there's nobody. Actually no, then it'll be Hypno. Hypno hasn't appeared too much for a while. But he'd be next after Bradley and In-Gamer. I don't remember when his birthday is. Then Jacob, who isn't a part, like he isn't like an uploader, but he's taken part in videos, I think. He'd be next, and a couple of days later, literally a couple of days later, is Josh. Oh, I forgot Paul, actually. Okay, I don't know where Paul is. I've forgotten how old Paul is. But I feel like he's either older than Hypno or younger than Hypno, but definitely older than Jacob and Josh. So yeah, Jacob would be he's literally a couple of days older than Josh. Then Josh, and then the youngest is Chris. And then my sister will come a year later, then after Chris. So yeah, there you go. That was all by memory. With regards to everybody, I think everybody who's been in the video. Josh is the second youngest from what I remember. Or third, technically. Maniac Jacob, yeah, that's the one. Will Hannah be in Team 863? As in like an actual uploader to the channel, or like just participating in videos? Because I mean, she's already been in streams and stuff and highlights and whatnot, which technically counts. In my opinion. But it just depends on what you mean. She definitely won't be like an uploader or recorder or anything like that. Like this whole YouTube thing and just playing video games in general is just not something that she's interested in whatsoever. And never will be. So there'll be no point in having her as like an uploader or anything. At most she could be like a moderator, which is kind of what Josh does with his access to the team channel. I don't think she'd do that even. She will take part in like streams and things every now and then if she's available to, obviously, and because she was playing with me and Nil and Bradley at one time. Do any of those again. Yeah, but most of the time she's too taken up with schoolwork and stuff now, and just generally doesn't have an interest in playing or doing anything game-wise, so which I can't blame her. God. I asked Bradley if he wants to 1v1 me in Deluxe. That was when the Holly Jolly Hannah highlight was released, and Bradley said soon. Well, the beginning doesn't like me today. Speaking of Josh earlier, he's messaged me just now. Hold on a minute. Let's see, what's this? Cool, right. Right. Carrying on. Carrying on, ruining everything. Slowly. Let's go. Hasn't even been an hour yet. Oh goodness. It's an hour since I've worked on this, not since start of stream. It's a quiet one today. No. Oh. What three numbers at the end of your name? Good question. Oh, you answered the question, actually. Right. Okay, let's not do that. How did I not die there? In fact, I feel like I might have hit that one. Ah, I turned. That wasn't even intentional. That was just me, like, kind of resting my thumb on the analog stick. This analog stick turns really easy. I think that's probably a good thing, because it means that, you know, with this controller specifically, I barely hurt my thumb, actually, because it's a very, very smooth analog stick. A lot smoother than the actual Nintendo controllers. But, because of that, I can't actually rest my thumb on it without, you know, turning it by mistake. Not wanting to. And that's dead. Maybe not. top though. Yeah, this is going to be really tricky to try and beat my current PB on this track. Again, that was me just resting the analogs, my thumb on the analog stick, and it turns. Do you remember the pre-recorded Wii U Dolphin Shoes stream? It was you talking to me. That wasn't pre-recorded. That was a past broadcast. Yeah, it was broadcasted. Originally broadcasted, and then it was a rerun of that past broadcast. It was pre-streamed, I guess, but not pre-recorded. Oh my goodness. Nah, this is dead. Dead. Right. Cool. Do you mean that you came to one of the past, the rebroadcasts or the actual stream? I'm pretty sure you weren't there. You first knew about me from that stream, out of all things. Really? That's weird. You would have found me from like Nils videos or something. Could have been good. Nice alignment there. Just need a chain. No, we got a drop. I think that might be a point two. It is! Yeah, right in the middle. Pretty clean. Not bad. Almost got a whole point, top 5 of point twos. I want to take a look at that in comparison to PB. Let's see. Oh, I hate my alignment so much. This lap is gonna stuck so badly compared to that one's lap one. Where he just gets a better exit because he timed the shroom a little bit better and he's like 0.1 ahead. Jeez. That my lap 3 really sucked that much. I was 0.15 ahead. And I catch up almost perfectly. Oh, what? That is ridiculous. Remember when you had a really long hair and had a haircut for school? I remember having really long hair. I didn't cut it specifically for school. It wasn't really long. It was just sort of long for me. Nah, I wouldn't be girl long. I wouldn't even say Bradley's is girl long half the time. But I wouldn't even genderize hair length. Because anyone could have short hair and long hair. It's just a lot longer than I'd usually have it. Definitely a lot longer now. I recently had a haircut, so it's very short at the moment. Nice Rio drift. Not helpful though. Nice shroom out of that though, that's pretty cool. One, 2 weeks ago, it's growing fast. Yeah, I think mine has come out to almost 2 weeks ago now. But because mine was so long beforehand, it was in like, other than that, like when I had really long hair, for me, which you're talking about, that my hair length recently was this, like, I'd say the second longest it's ever been, because I hadn't had a haircut since July of last year before the recent one. So to me at the moment it doesn't feel like it's like growing quickly. I mean, if you feel the back part where, you know, they can shave the back hair really short on the back of your neck. Like that was kind of stubbly before, but now it's very now it's longer, a little bit longer again. But other than that, I don't even. It's short, in my to me. Both my 3DSs are pre-owned. The 3DS that I got, that I eventually had the 3DS capture card fitted to, the blue one, which I assume is the one you're talking about. It's the first one that I got. And then there's a white 3DS XL, which I bought off my cousin. He upgraded to the new 3DS when that came out. So I bought his old 3DS off him. That's my personal 3DS. The one I actually use the most. I play Tomodachi Life on. Three 3DSs and 2 Switches, Jesus. You've got more stuff than I do. So I've literally got my Wii U, my Switch, and 2 3DSs, console-wise. I technically have an old Sega Master System that my dad gave me. And the Wii, that's the family's console downstairs as well, but they're not mine specifically. Good. That's really good. Might be my best lap 1, but I'm not too sure if I've ever got anything quicker or slower. I'm gonna get absolutely demolished now. Look, fucking hell. Oh, I hate myself for doing that. Okay. My Tomodachi Life is weird. I've not properly set it up yet. It's literally at the moment just... The one thing that I'm doing at the moment is I've set it up with me and another me. It's just so they could have children. I take their me's and we'll use them for something later. Secret project for now though. I think I have, just alone, my Tomodachi Life now is a family of 11, I think. 2 parents and then all the rest are kids. I will add other people into the Tomodachi Life eventually though. I'm going to start playing it to try and complete it like Nil did. Get all of the stars, everyone married up and all that stuff. Leveled up. Yeah, level 99, that's the one. I never actually did that. I did have Tomodachi Life to start off with just everybody that I could think of just added in. I had fully 100 and everything, but I did, not necessarily deleted it, but I did, when I installed CTGP7, for yeah, when I installed CGP7, I accidentally messed around with something and it corrupted my Tomodachi Life save, so I had to delete it. I had no choice because it wouldn't open otherwise, so it's sad, but that's okay. Now I can actually start and properly try and play the game. We'll see. Adding people on Tomodachi Life, I did, I think, stream it once or twice and add people from the stream, but I don't know if I'll be doing that this time. Because one of the things you have to do to try and, I think, get to complete the game is couple everybody up. Which means you need 50 male Miis and 50 female Miis. And with regards to male Miis, I'm pretty good there. With all my online friends and whatnot. Female Miis that I need. We'll see. Not even it's not even something I started on yet, so it's not something that I'm tackling just yet. That's too far to the left. Oh, what the hell? Why did you drop like that? Even so, if I still sustain this distance from him, then that's a PB, but no. Not anymore. Maybe, actually. Maybe. It is! Never mind, I was wrong. That is the terrible PB. It's so bad! Oh, I hate everything about that. It's a PB, never mind. Which one's which? Is this one? What was that, 173? Alright, let's upload that, shall we? In my Mii Maker, I have your old me, Aaron, Chris, Josh, and Gamer, Bradley, and Nil. Interesting. Quite a small collection then. But a manageable one. My Wii U Mii collection is absurd. 350 plus Miis, I think. I could take a look after this if you really want. Just a little break. I could take a look to see through how many I've got. I don't know. You even have Brandy. How on earth did you get that? Did I put a QR code out there somewhere for it? Or did you just recreate everybody? Sure, okay. I mean, if you want any QR codes, I can get some. You made it yourself, fair enough. Just wait for this to go up. It took 6 minutes. Oh. It's still longer than finding a QR code and scanning it in, I guess. But, yeah. What are you doing, Chadsoft? 167... No, 17401. 22316. 23174 out of 4. There we go. Now we just wait for Luigi Circuit to crash my console. Ready? Oh, hi, Vanna. How are you doing today? Oh, I was able to scroll all the way down to me. Ha! 221, 223, 224, 225, 227, 229. It's like a pattern there. Almost. There you go, that's where the it crashed. Have you got Mr. Bean in your Wii U Mii Maker? I do. And sword? Yes, I have sword. Also, how are you doing today, Vanna? I don't know if I literally just asked that or not. I just PB'd and I'm taking a quick break, but welcome. Let's take a look. Let's see. What have we got? Good. Good to hear. Good to hear. How is the Mario Kart 7 endeavours going if you're still working on things for battles and whatnot? First of all, let's actually take a look through what I want to do. I'll take a look through the Mii Maker here and see what we've got. I've gone through my Mii Maker collection way too many times. Vanna plays, I'm pretty sure. He would come by and work on Mario Kart 7 when I was streaming it, but I don't know if he's been doing any more since. Right. Let's take a look what we got on here. Duanium. Shrimp, which is my cousin Joe. Desty, or Alina. Weem. Bradley, Brandy, Jacob, Polar, Saga, Brandon, Andesite, Alexoni, Ace, Ray, Mr. Bean. That's one of the ones you asked for. But I got a slightly different Mr. Bean me on the Wii U side. Urusai, Steve, a version of me, Firestone, Sam F, Anthony, Astro, Blaze, DK, Cameron, one of my old IRL friends, Chadders, Chevalier, Choi, Krausis, Chrisjaw, Frostbueller, Fox, Emil, Dark Matter, Doom, Dazran, Dara, Darren, Dane, Cole, my old me, my sister's me, Havoc, Demon, me, Itchy, Yasha, Johnny, Jordan, Joris, Luke, Lewis, Lord Soup, Logan, Liam, Lee, Leanne, Lauren, King Alex, my cousin Josh, McRaren, Marcel, Mindscarp, Minnie, May, Nilly896, he's got special trousers on, Sij, Ningamer, Nick, Nobuo, me again, with a more modernized me, I guess, I don't know. Sean Tanny, Selena, my cousin Sam, Russo, Caleb, Roy, Rainier, Noki, Syra, Suryu, Tom, this is the other me, Joey, Totem, TWD98, Unreal, Veronica, Vincent, Wingcatman, MK Dasher, Manda twice, PK Sparks, Tyler, Andy, Daniel, Sean, Wrath, and Zane. There's the collection. Hope you liked it. Now that I've pressed on all of the Miis as well, you can see that they are actually looking at me all the time. Like the Miis are always facing you now. Anyways, there you go. Right. So most of those Miis on the Wii side are also going to be on the Wii U side and the 3DS. But obviously with the Wii U, you are allowed to have a lot more Miis because it doesn't have like a limit of 100 where you do literally on every other console. I think that Mr. Bean is Mr. Bean 35,000 VR. It is indeed. I took that Mii from his world record. These days I just do races. I have no plans to stream today, by the way. Fair enough. Well, as long as you still got something that you can interest. yourself with, then that's fine. Alright. Before we get started, I'm going to actually take a quick stop by the friends list, because it's always fun to take a look and see if I've got any more friend requests with some weird messages. Let's do it this way, actually. No. Oh, yeah, there we go. Just a quick look. Let's see. What's everybody doing? Big nuts. Beautiful. So I received this request from Pi the other day. I believe this is Portuguese. And I put it in the translator or something, and it said, "My parents' name is C. Please check the something like this was copy and pasted from a website or something." Nobody else has sent a message. Got your QR code scanner ready. Awesome. Do you think the Miiverse should come back? Absolutely not. It was a really bad idea. And I'm very happy that it's gone. Right, so let's see. How many Miis have we got? I have 273, less than I thought. So I'm going to skip the ones at the top, but the most important ones here are the three at the top. There are me, my sister in red, an updated version of her me, and my old me. You also got my cousins Sam and Josh up there on the top row as well, but everybody else is personal me, so I'll kind of just leave those behind. So yeah, this is the biggest part of the collection, I think, other than Mii's that were transferred over from the Wii. So we got Nil, Bradley, Nagama, Chris Jaw, Paul, Jacob, Jordan, Minnie, Joey, Perla, Logan, Hypno. Down one, come on. Randy, Detroit, CMC, Connor, Lucky Star, Yai, Levitator, Felipe, Joe Ma, that's Shadow, Will, Aaron, Wingcat Man. We got Simon, Anthony, Crafter898, Jack, Syra, Alicia32, Thomas, Kitty Cat, Andy, it's Nil's cousin, Not Bad, Jalen, Oscar, Wilf, Ellie King, Dacia, Lord Soup, Walrus, Textbook, Sweetie, Emma, Jacob, X Chris HD, Irish Shelley, May, Zach, Bladestorm, Veronica, Lauren, Leanne, Selena, Chloe, Brett, Souplade, Chavis, Neptune, Wombo, Ixie, and Sean. So those are all online friends / acquaintances. Then we have Dazran303, Lil Andy, BD Cool, Alicia twice here, and Dem Pancakes. Tom, Troy twice, Mr. Bean, Chadders, Nick, Marcel, Mindscarp, Saga, Wrath, Hasrina Wee, Desty, Isabella, JD, Krausis, Lauren, Nathan, Icy Yo-Yo, Adam, or I think that's Swimming Bird, I think his name is, Andrew, Chris, Sami, Hunting Noobs, the other Sean, Kilano, Callum or GT, Urusai, Sam Red Falcon Games, Tillman, Rich Tendo, Danny, Alfred, Yoshilla, PK Sparks, Kobana, Allia's on here, Jack, Andur, Peter, Daphne, Jackie Chan, Jack Black. I've forgotten her name. This girl at the bottom here in green. But her name on here says Italia. Marty, Chris, Sige, Simo, Loopy, Esperanza, and Bill. Then we have a couple of, I guess, joke me's or second me's here that are not really used anymore, or are duplicates of ones that we got already. But all the ones in the middle, from here to here, those are my kids on Tomodachi Life, the ones that I currently have. And then we've got the massive Wii collection here, which is Doom, Havoc, Zane, Liam, Fox, Vince, Sean, Totem, Nobuo, Manda, Demon, Luke, Nos, Johnny, DK, Honest, Cole, Noki, Thomas, Sean, Dane, Roy, Lewis, Tyler, Sergio, Steve, Firestone, Tasaki, Steve again, Omar, some Japanese me that looks like a fish, Crafter, Jack, Anthony, Chris Jaw, Wingcat Man, Rainier, Dara, King Alex, Yasha, Blaze, Caleb, Ace, Emil, Russo, Sam F, Mr. Byrne, Mr. Payne, Zane, Choi, Suiyu, Itchy, Dark Matter, Lord Nate, Ray, Selena, McRaren, Andy, Silver, Daniel, and then it won't let me go down anymore. We got Unreal, Brandon, Lee, Joris, William, Andesite, Astrostar, Oxsat, SSJ, Darren, Alexoni, Arde, Frost Bueller, Chivlair, MK Dasher, Dwaynium, Striker, Sozzy, JJ, Nathan, Music, some Japanese name, Arjun, and then myself right at the very bottom there, which is a fat version of me. So there you go, there are the me's. My collection. Cool? Right. Never got a chance to try it. All I want is Mr. Bean CMC sword. Allie was in your Tomodachi Life, I remember. Cool. And hello, Jake. Let's see. QR code. Let's take a look. No, this is a picture. Hold on. I went on the wrong thing. QR code. This will show up on the screen, right? There you go. How's it going? Pretty good. I slept well for once in my life. So I'm happy with that. And I PB'd just now with the weirdest run ever. So pretty good. CMC is the next one. Awesome. I have to find him myself now. There he is. There we go. Need to get a 109 on Luigi Circuit, but I don't feel like doing it. Fair enough. It's a weird track, to be honest. It's... You can drive, like, really well in sections, and then you can just drive like shit elsewhere, and it's really strange to me. A 110.018. I remember you telling me you got pretty close to the sub. Sean actually suggested his ghost to me, and I was initially skeptical because it was kind of all over the place. I don't know if you were here when I showed Sean's run off, but he does this stupid shit where he hops about for like 30 seconds in front of the shroom, pretty much. And I thought, oh my goodness, Sean, that's going to put me off if I play it. But actually, I tried out Tim's run, and I got a 0.9. I tried Neptune's run, and I got like a 0.7 or 8. And then I played against Sean's run, and I PB'd. So, the only thing that I've done, though, with Sean's Ghost is I've completely removed the name. So, it's just a blank space. Have you got bearded Sean? That's a good question. I don't know. Do I have bearded Sean? Do you want me to take a look? So, yeah. I don't know if I ever put him on this console. If he's anywhere, he'll be in this block here. I don't, by the looks of things. That's weird. I thought I did. I don't, apparently. The Peak's best known splits are completely fucked. The best split for one Shroomer was done on lap 1. Wow. Okay. You're welcome, Oscar. Right. Let's get back to Luigi Circuit, shall we? I took a look at your run the other day, Jake. I could take a look at it briefly now. I did the comparison that I didn't do when I wanted to try and end off all of a sudden. Oh yeah. Are you going for the sub? Because I know you said you wanted the sub 335. Are you going for the sub 334 now? Or is the run really strong as is? So I assume it's pretty optimized now. Or at least for what the track's worth optimizing. Do I still have... I don't remember what couple layout I've put on here. I think I have a weird, like, not the correct one sort of one. I'll put Peaks on here. Whatever I've got. What was the BKT before that? It was this, wasn't it? Anyways. I'll take a look at this now, and then I need to quickly go to the toilet, and then I'll get back to Luigi Circuit, I think. That looks ridiculous now. That's the one shroomer, I'm assuming. And this is the part where it kind of just demolishes everything, right? I feel like the mushroom section has changed slightly since I last saw it. The way that the little jumps and things are controlled. Really interesting. I am watching this. I wanted to see what the one shroomer was. Which I assume was just the way that you did the little, like, bounce thing. On the shroom. Oh, that one BKS is 0.2. I see, so it's not in this run specifically. Right, okay. I gotcha, fair enough. I thought you were talking about this one, but whatever. And there was this, yeah. Which looks obscene. Oh, yeah, there you go. Alright. Does this camera angle work? Kinda, but it looks shit. Does the camera just stay in the middle of the track? Oh, there we go. It does actually move after a while. So you can kind of see how much that distance cuts off. And your drift didn't come out. There you go. So you going to go for any more on this track at all? Like the 233? Or are you going to leave this here for now? This is weird looking at the track like this. I've been doing some more on and off attempts. Fair enough. Do you practice with Dolphin at all with this track or the game? I assume you just play normally. Nope. Oh, fair enough. I mean, I think I made a ISO for Bradley to practice on Dolphin. If you wanted me to make one for you, I could try, if I remember how to do it. It's fairly straightforward to just do alone though, for anyone. You can't get a working ISO. With like a working NTSC version? Or just working in general? I've done a clean rip 1,000 times and it crashes when I load the game. Oh, like an actual like disk rip, I see. I mean, I just downloaded a torrent of an ISO. Which probably is not legal, but whatever. I've already paid for the game twice. You always seem to get further away. Like after this section here, and then closer again. It's like toward the end, except for I assume you now maintain this distance. You're like nearly a mushroom apart from the ghost previously. That bit looks really stupid because you're just so far away. Like we're just looking at two little dots bouncing around in the distance. You had to cancel on lap. You had to, cancel wheelie on lap 3 mushrooms. What does this look like? I want to see what this shit looks like. Off screen from that angle as well. Beautiful. Right, I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'll be back in probably not before this comparison finishes, so enjoy, I guess. Right, sorry about that. Right, let's get that off the screen. I just had a thought as well. Mr. Bean's Expert Staff Ghost on here is a 344, isn't it? Yeah. 344031. BKT is nearly 10 seconds faster than that. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive overall, I'd say. Right. Actually, take a look at this because I haven't seen this yet. I just went straight off and let the game crash. That one is obviously going to be worse, I think. Oh, is this the one with the weird spindrift shroom? No. I didn't save that run, I don't think. That's too far to the left. Oh, that's too late. These laps are good though. But I dropped. I dropped there. It's gonna save all on the shroom, right, isn't it? Or here? Interesting. That's not what I was expecting. Not entirely what I was expecting anyways. I knew it was the mini turbo release coming out of the shroom would have saved it a lot, but I didn't think it was that much. Right, carrying on where we left off then, shall we? Oh. Too far to the left. Quite blatantly too far to the left. Just too far to the right. I think my run is still 5-3-3 split wise, isn't it? But it has two low threes. If only. Would I still be able to make it work though with that? That's what I want to know. What on earth is that? Is that a shadow paragraph? Oh, come on, stop going too far to the right. It's an Oscar paragraph. What the hell is that? Some weird copy pasta list. Oh, I'm thrown off now. I need to get back into the groove. Okay. Oh, you dick! Oh, that was so annoying. Just get onto the fucking road! Wow, that was a bastard. 351. What was... What was, Tim's me? Tim and Tyler's, that one. Hello, Liam. Cole be watching with disapproval. Why would Cole be watching this shit? I'd expect Cole would be watching someone who's actually good at playing the track. He got a drop in his run. Oh, I was like 2 milliseconds off. Okay. I think that might be my best lap one still, 351, but I'm not too sure. Might as well start somewhere, right? I don't know. In which case, if I'm going off of that, 351 lap 1, 212 lap 2. Okay, that was good. I love how I thought 334 was human limit, but I just grabbed my third 334. That is pretty hot, not gonna lie. What do the splits give now, might I ask? I assume like a mid 33 or something ridiculously ridiculous like that. Oh my goodness. If you do what Luke does, the best lap splits give 333, 6, 7, 8. Well, what does Luke do? Oh, do you mean like compensates lap 2 for lap 3 or something? I mean, I think that's very track dependent, isn't it? Lap 1 is the best splits. He puts them all on all of them. If lap 2 is the best, he puts it on lap 2 and 3. And if lap 3 is the best, he only puts on lap 3. Fair enough. So it would be all the same lap 1. Because that's what you said, the best lap split is 33.6. Which is still insane. I see. Okay, I gotcha. However, there's a however though. Realistically, I'm guessing 111.0 or 110.9 for laps 2 and 3. For the same split, I assume. Like if it was the same driving, but just on lap 2 and 3. Take it easy then, Oscar. Thanks for hanging out. See you again. You've been lucky as well recently. You've witnessed like 2 PBs here or something. Might be a rarity. Who knows? Oh my goodness. If only. I'm getting better at the shroom, which is nice to see. I think that's probably where I'm PBing from at the moment. Oh, for fuck's sake. drop trims have been pretty lenient recently. It's starting to peak into the red now. It's been relatively lenient as of late. Which is nice. I think I need to start resetting on the laps now if they're not quick enough. I'm not good at twist chaining. Turn way too early, it looks like. No, that's way too far to the left, the right even. That was too late. That's too far to the left. That was gross. I couldn't save it. Too far to the left. That's okay. That was a losable run anyways. No. Well, maybe. Oh, I hate that section of the track. It's so strange. No. Yeah. There we go. It's roughly the alignment you want. Now you just need a thing called chain wheelies. It'd be kind of nice to have too. But there we go. I should have shroomed slightly later. Interesting. I thought I was gonna do it well. Why? I don't know what I'm doing. That's too far to the right. The Rio drift is actually slower. I'm getting it on purpose, obviously, but it's not ideal for sure. Oh, that was really good. Until I decided to randomly fuck the pipe, and that was really good. How's the furthest ahead? Sean for the majority of the time I should have been ahead of them. Keep the run might as well. I think that still beats Expert Staff Ghosts. Which is kind of funny. Interesting they didn't push it for like a 111 or something like that. I feel like that's quite easily manageable for most people, right? Yeah, it still did. It's Luigi mock bike? What? Okay. Wasn't ready yet. Can't do it. The driving's definitely getting a lot better. Nope. If I just time that shroom a little better, that would be really good. But I don't know. Really good for me. Hello to legit. Going for 109. I sent that before the ad was over. Now I see you. Good luck. Thank you for the luck. Yes, currently trying to work for 109. Going to try and push it a little bit further to beat 933, which is the first ever sub time. Sub 110 time. Now I just need to refine this driving, which is going well actually. I say as I kind of eat the grass a little bit there. Thank you for the luck. Cool. It's a good goal. When I got 109, I was slightly bummed that I didn't beat the 933, but overall it was worth the 21 hours and 3 days of playing it. Honestly, I feel like I'm probably going to end up having to put more time into it, but at least you were satisfied with it. And yeah, 933 is on the lower half of the subs, so it's not too likely that you're going to get it first try, but I think once you actually sub, then it should be not too much further to go. You're like literally on par with it. If that makes any sense at all. PB that I got today was really weird. Really, really strange. Just falls behind and catches back up in really strange places. Alignments and shortcuts pretty much, and chains, depending on where you are, I guess. I mean, my PB, 110351, before I started working on this, had all drops except 1 half and 1 chain. My current PB was ahead of this ghost into lap 3, and then it dropped and just lost to it. Yep, that's basically it. Easier said than done though. It's the shroom where I'm losing most of the time. I think like the alignment before it and the shroom itself, but I'm getting better at that. And that's whenever I get better runs with better versions of that in there, it tends to be an improvement. Your run gets a full and a half. There you go then. Anything else? But yeah, it's an interesting track. In the first 2 weeks of the game being out, indeed, like 10 days I think I established. If you count from when you get when he got his first record to when he set the night 109. Less than a week if you consider that, you know, when he got his first record on the Luigi circuit was like 4 days before or something like that. Hello, Jacob. When did you get the .1? Sometime earlier this stream. It was a really random run. I was just driving and it just happened to be a .1. I can show it to you. Didn't it last for like 3 months? I don't know. I don't know how long it lasted for. I don't think it lasted for that long in regards to how records last. How long records tend to last these days, but it was a while, I think, for it back then. There we go, that's a little better than what I've been doing. Oh, fuck. Off I go! Bye-bye, Sean. Yeah, I'll show you my PB if you want, Jacob. It's not too interesting. But there you go. 82 days, there you go then. 2.5 months. Can do, but I wanted to put you off your stride. That's fine. Like, there was between setting the PB and now, I had a massive detour where I went through my Mii collection on both the Wii and the Wii U, so it's not too bad. Who shall I compare to? I'll compare it to Sean's Ghost. Sean actually suggested this Ghost, and I was kind of skeptical because he's quite inconsistent with the driving in comparison to Neptune and Tim, but he's actually been the best one for me so far. All I needed to do was remove his name though, because it was getting in the way of where the alignments were quite a lot of the time, so... Delay soft drift into the cut if you're far right. Far right? Guess that would make sense, but there's quite a... Still be quite tight for timing. So this lap one wasn't anything too special. Like, it had a good shroom exit, and I think that's about it. That was aligned slightly too far to the left. This was good. I do not know how to do the wheelie cut, and I have no intention to learn it. That alignment was a bit too far to the right, and I thought that killed the run. But then that's what gave me the PB overall. Because I just in my former PB, I just didn't release the mini turbo straight away. Pretty solid run, thank you. I can show you the one before it, which had a lot stronger lap 1 and 2, but then I just got too nervous on lap 3. Shroom and wheelie simultaneously. That sounds really tricky. Yeah, I understand it's hard to do optimally. I don't think there's really too much point to do it unless you're like mid 109 range. at the very least. I like this run, I think, actually, most of all. But the shrooms were weaker, I think. The alignments were stronger, though. For the most part, minus that one. And I think it literally drops here. Gets a drop. I align well-ish. But then there was that. That was the whole reason as to why this PB was not a 0.1. I use Classic Controller Pro, so that makes life so much easier. Click L and hit the D-pad. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I actually find the Classic Controller one of the harder controllers to claw with. But I have a really weird left hand. I'd say it's actually probably one of the worst controllers, but I'm not too sure. From my experience, anyways. Good job on the PB. I'm going to lurk for a bit. How long do you think you'll be streaming for? Good question. Not too much longer, actually. Probably like 20, 30 minutes, maybe. But I don't have a time period. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Good luck on the rest of the runs. I'm going to go. Thank you, legit. I will try and keep the soft drift, delay drift thing in mind. Unless that was you trying to do talk into a setup for the wheelie shroom, but thank you otherwise. I will try doing my best. Probably not likely that I'll PB again after I've already PB'd, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. That was slightly too early. And that was just annoying. No. I could do a little, I could do that a lot better. A little lot. Little lot? Little lot? I don't know what you, I don't know. Oh, that looks weird. Thank you, side of the road. Probably nothing special. 3-2-2. Not top 5. Yeah, oh, no, of course, because the top 5's all 2s now because of the 0.1. Didn't even clock that. What 0.3s do I have now? I don't know. Good question. Why am I going this way? I have a 322, 354, 365, 367, and that's it. All but these two were set recently. Alright, let's carry on. This is pretty chill so far. I say. A little annoying with some of the wrong alignments and timing, but for the most part, this is fine. I'm happy with this. Nah. Ah. Okay, well, point threes are easier to get than they were before, so that's a plus. Slightly. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Killed a lot. No. Phew. Getting a hair stuck in my mouth again. No. It's too far to the left. What? Okay. Oh, come on. Alright. focus a bit more. That's annoying. Right, there we go. Honestly, so in order to get a better PB, I need to be that distance from his ghost. Coming into lap 3 pretty much. Nice. Thanks, Pipes. Hello, Chris Tender. Welcome to the stream. Is that a Troy emote? It is. TWD Bag. Wait, is that really its name? TWD Bag. Oh, okay. That may have PB'd. It depends. It all depends on the exit of the stream. I don't know. I didn't mean to finish that. 463,308. Oh, I got a 308 on that. Yeah, it could have then. It would have needed to be a mid 3. Anyways. Well, welcome. I assume you just came in as soon as I started that run, so you're like a good luck charm. Almost. It's a reference to rate that custom track when Justin called Wiggler the douchebag with the flower. I see. That makes more sense now. Glad to know someone knows their TWD98 terminology here. Gosh. Not seen any of those old TWD videos. Why did I just say TWD? Troy. I know his real name. Haven't seen any of those old school Troy videos for years. Remember much from them actually. Imagine if that happened on lap 3 for a PB pace run. If I still PB'd with it as well, that'd be ridiculous. Ugh, okay. No, I'd waited way too long there. I needed to just drift a little bit earlier and I should have been fine. I'll always drop there. Dead. Hello again, Bint. Your late streams are causing you to be sent left. Kind of like how MC3 late streams, if you feel me. On the exit? Or do you mean like into the pipe when I'm actually shrooming? On the entrance. So into the pipe on the left. Oh, an MC3 if you shroom right when you hit the dirt and not before. The traction kind of becomes shit. That's where you're supposed to shroom though. Oh wait, not right on the dirt, actually. Oh yeah, okay, right on the dirt, not just before. Never mind, I read that wrong. So is that like the difference between shrooming after I pass the curb and before it? On this track. Shroom ever so slightly before you hit the sand, grass, and see if it helps. That is a very tight window in comparison to what I'm doing before. Was I shrooming? I assume I was shrooming on the curb then. Notice how right there you didn't bounce on that shroom? Fuck off. God damn it, I hate these. Yeah. I assume what you mean is like I shroomed, bounced off the curb, and then went to into the pipe. If that's what's happening so far. If you hit the pipe, either you entered too early or late, or your shroom timing was off. Right, okay. So I've got the right sort of idea. Angle is probably a bigger issue, I'd say. But I wouldn't put it past timing entirely as well. Right, okay. Means I need to focus on where this shroom is then. It's a lot harder though than MC3 shroom, I'd say, purely because there's a curb here. Not too sure. Let's see what I do here. Felt okay. Too far to the right, isn't it? There we go. Perfect. Okay. I'll try and it would be better just to see what I did, to be fair. Perfect shroom. I know the second shroom on the second lap, I just shroomed straight into the wall. No, why did I do that? If you're more to the right and you're trying to go for a bounce cut after bounce cut, the better way to do it is to soft drift. That was what Legit was saying earlier. That's assuming if you're going for it. Soft drift, I have no idea how to do that shit. To enter the cut. I think that was too early again, wasn't it? Oh, crap. I like doing this. In that case, maybe hop later if you're more right. Hop later, right. Need to keep that in mind for when I'm further to the right, which could be in this run, who knows. Oh, thanks for the chain there. What happens when this happens? Just keep going around this way. I love the Mario Kart DS style font on the overlay. Yeah, that's the first thing that came up when I searched in Mario Kart font. into Google, you can get a download. But it's the actual DS font, I believe. If I remember correctly. If I just do that, just wait. Who knows, maybe I'm giving you the wrong information, and then in that case you can yell at me. So it just says wrong information. Glad to know. Hello, Swear. Ugh. I was kind of waiting for you to show up, actually. Or to see if you would show up. Go back to your noob stream. What? Also, what are you doing? OBS just decided to not respond, so I don't know if the stream's crashed. Oh, there we go. It's back now. Random. Okay. Oh. Swear it's okay. You're welcome here, in my opinion. Don't listen. So you're the only person who used the Annie emotes in my stream today. What did that double dash comment said? If I had a stream overlay, I'd probably use that font. Fair enough. Ow. Now my hand is starting to hurt now. Let me take a quick little rest here. He's welcome here. We just have a mutual agreement where we bully each other. That seems like what a lot of people tend to do. They just bully each other everywhere. Why can't everybody just be nice? No, it's one lane traffic. I see. Ugh. I'll put that to the side for now. Okay. I'll give it till 11:30 and then I'll call it a night for tonight. But we PB'd, which is nice. A small improvement. 225,173. That's the difference there. Like a just slightly under 05 cut, I think. Actually here, swooshes on that was interesting. That felt like it was an early stream again, wasn't it? Although I don't think you usually stream like that. Okay. I'm not focusing very well anymore. That was early, surely. Beautiful. Oh my, I thought that was going to still be a 110. I'll take that for an ending try today. I don't know if that would have PB'd. I don't actually remember what my lap 1 was. But 301 was pretty close. It was close. If I just drove better on lap 3, then that would have probably been something, right? GG's Luigi circuit for today, though. That was fun. Good session, I think. Right. Ow. I probably should stop now as well, actually, because my hands are starting to crunch and creak. Hello, Dantham. I think that's how you say that name. How are you able to save the ghost when it wasn't a PR? My ghosts don't save unless it's a PR. Do you have CTGP? Because it's a... Basically, there's a setting within CTGP. I can show it after this finishes loading. There's a setting within CTGP which I have changed to allow me to save the ghosts. So if you don't have CTGP and you just play through the normal vanilla game, then, you know, all that is going to save is literally just going to be PBs and whatnot. But if you're on CTGP, then there's a setting in here that I'll show you somewhere. You have CTGP. Okay, cool. That will save us some time. I just got to find it. It's in here somewhere. Actually, no. Not in there. It's in here. Go settings. And it says... There, right at the bottom. Save which time trial ghost you can save. So by default, it's fastest only, which means it's going to save your PBs only. You can choose for it to save your top 5 times. So your top 5 best times. If you get a new time that's in there, then you save a ghost. Or all runs, which is what I have it set to. So you got that. So you go onto your main CTGP menu. Go through to ghosts. Ghost settings. The run right at the bottom here is set to fastest only. Literally all you need to do is scroll to the left if you want to save all runs. Or scroll to the right. I mean, you go around in a circle, but there you go. There's one that I have it set to all runs, and that's how I have it to save every ghost, if that's okay. No problem. You're welcome. Anyways, what else was here? Shadow's here, popping in just before the end. Hello, Sean. Sorry I'm late, but I thought I'd quickly let you know that I added $50 to my eShop funds and went with my word of buying Super Smash Bros. 4 next time. I'll put either Wii Party U on or a Wii or Wii U controller into consideration. Nice. I'll try it. Well, fingers crossed it will work for you, my friend. I mean, there's no reason why it shouldn't work unless you've done something really dodgy with your CTGP setup, which most people wouldn't. But, wouldn't have anything wrong with it, sorry. But there we go. Right, let's take a look and see where we can send everybody off to today then. In a raid. I think Jacob went live again, so I might just send everybody there. Because there's not very often that I raid him. He is live. Right. I shall raid Jacob then. Alright. Hold on. That's really far behind. What the hell? Don't know why that's so far behind. Okay, thank you everybody who decided to pop round today. It was a pretty eventful session. I got a PB, so that's pretty good. I don't know, as always, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow or not. I usually tend to like streaming a session, and then if I PB or something, I'd have a day off and then come back the following day. So I may be back tomorrow doing the same thing, or I may be back the day after that doing the same thing. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna raid Jacob. I don't know what he's doing. He's either doing the connecting the dot game thing that he was doing earlier today, or he's probably playing Fortnite with Bradley. Either or. Wish him the best of luck from me. Take it easy. Hope everyone has a good night and whatnot, and I shall see you again when I next see you. Goodbye. That is so far behind, what the hell?